Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we pretty much came up with this look. In this look, I used a lot of products that I've never ever used before. So it's kind of like a first impressions. We used the new Fenty Beauty. Well, this is not new, but like well off the wagon here. I'm just trying it out now. We used some new products that I just got sent last week and I kind of wanted to just test it out and share my thoughts with you. This is pretty much the look that we came up with. So if you want to see how I got this really glowy bronzy look, then continue to keep on watching. But also do not forget to hit like and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Keep up with your girl. Every week we come out with a new look, okay? I'll see you guys in a second where I'm gonna look a hot mess and then we're gonna look good right after the video is over. Alright, so I have pretty much already prepped my skin. I used the Pure Lease Watermelon Energizing Aqua Bomb. I have talked about this energizing aqua bomb on a couple of my videos before, but I really love this as a moisturizer. And then I also used the new Belief Aqua Bomb Mist. This is kind of like a lightweight mist for glowing and it keeps your skin super hydrated. So I love this combined with this. I don't know what's going on with the whole aqua bomb thingy going on, but kind of digging it. So I'm going to be using the new GlamGlow Starpotion Liquid Charcoal Clarifying Oil. I heard so many really great reviews about this. It's charcoal infused. It's supposed to leave your skin super hydrated and it's supposed to leave a very nice finishing glowy look. It's not a necessary step. You don't have to do this. I just love to have my skin hydrated as much as possible. The more hydrated your skin is, the less cakier your foundation looks. So as you can see, it starts off with kind of like a black charcoal oil, and then as you continue to rub it into your skin, the color does diffuse, so it goes away. But you can see that it left my skin like a really nice natural glow. It looks super healthy and it feels really thick, like it feels super oily, but little by little, the oiliness is actually going away. So I think it's just starting to feel like that at first, and then it gets a little bit tackier after. So we're gonna go ahead and prime our skin now. I'm actually gonna be using the new Huda Beauty Matte Perfection Primer. Have been loving this primer. It's kind of been like my go-to right now. I've used it the last 5 times I've done my makeup, so kind of been loving this product. And these clips that I'm using, actually, these are from Harry Josh. I actually got them from Dermastore or something like that. They were like 10 bucks. I really like the clips because they have like a flat surface, so it doesn't leave any like dents in your hair, because I hate when that happens. Oh God, I hate it so much. The next product that I'm gonna be taking, it's a product that I've never used before. Everyone's been raving about it. I hopped on the wagon a little bit late. I should have tried this product a long time ago, but this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Foundation. Now this is kind of also be like a little first impression because I have never used it, yet I've heard so many things about it. I've heard great things about it. I've heard bad things about it. I've heard phenomenal things about it. We're gonna go ahead and use this baby today and see what this baby is about. Thank you so much to Fenty Beauty for sending me some amazing products. They sent me like their foundation, they sent me their primer, they sent me some really cool products that I'm super excited to try. They also sent me the Fenty Beauty 110 foundation brush, which I'm actually gonna be using to apply the foundation. So just a quick shout out to you guys for, you know, reaching out to me and letting me try and share these amazing products. So I just put like 3 pumps in my hand, nothing crazy. I don't know how full coverage it is. I don't know if it is even full coverage, so let's just give it a try. I did hear that this foundation oxidizes, which means it's like a fancy word to say that the foundation gets darker. But hey, I'm gonna use that word oxidizes because all beauty bloggers use it, so I need to use the same type of language. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion on the foundation. I really like it. I think the color that they chose for me is a really good color. It's perfect for me as of right now. In the winter, this is not gonna be my shade. But I will say it is a medium to full coverage. This is not a full coverage. This is a medium to full coverage. You're gonna need to build on this foundation if you want a fuller full coverage look. I had to do anywhere from 4 to 5 pumps of this foundation. So it's not full coverage, it's buildable, medium to full coverage. But however, I really like the way the finish looks. I love the way the color is. It's, like I just said, I'm a full coverage girl, but this is not full coverage, but it is buildable to full coverage. For concealer, you guys, I'm gonna be going in with the Milk Makeup concealers. Now, I have been loving these concealers so much. I'm still in love with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. However, I've just literally been finding that my hands have been grabbing these foundations. Now, they recently just sent me a few new shades. I have been using light medium. This is the one that I've been using all the time. However, light medium I feel has now been a little bit too dark for me because my tan is going away. But I'll be in Aruba in like 2.5 weeks, so that tan will be coming back. Recently my tan has gone away, so I'm a little bit lighter. I'm gonna be using light and I'm gonna be using vanilla. I'm gonna mix these two because vanilla has kind of like a pinky undertone, and then light actually has kind of like a warm undertone. I love to combine pink undertones and warm undertones together because it kind of gives me like the right brightness that I need under my under eye. So I recommend, if you're kind of like my skin complexion, light and vanilla is gonna be the two great shades for you. So I'm gonna be taking light first, and we're gonna be applying that just right down the bridge of our nose and in the middle of the center of our under eye socket. Then I'm gonna be taking vanilla and just putting a little bit right in the center. Alrighty, so we are looking a little bit more brightened. We have a little bit more of our dark circles not showcasing as much as they were. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up the skin with the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Contour Stick. This right here is one of my holy grails. You'll see me use this a lot in a lot of my tutorials because I just feel like the shade of the contour stick is perfect. It's a cool, warm tone that works perfect for me. It's not too dark, it's not too light, and then you can go ahead and always use bronzer to obviously warm up the skin a little bit more, but this is just one of my holy grail products. Now, you don't have to do this step. This is not necessary because you can always bronze up your skin with bronzer. However, this is just what works for me. You don't have to do this step. This is not necessary. You can definitely just use bronzer to warm up the skin. I just really love to have bronzy looking skin even though I'm like pale AF. And it just works best for me. This is what I like. So I'm gonna be taking the Royal and Langnickel powder brush. I've had this for years now. This is I love this brush so much. You can tell it's like a little banged up already. So we're gonna go ahead and blend that cream contour out with this brush here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the skin. I'm gonna be using a translucent powder, a product that I have never used before, so I'm gonna give you a first impression on this as well. This is the Milk Makeup Translucent Powder in Light. They just sent this to me about 2 weeks ago. I was super excited about it because I read amazing reviews and people were just kind of raving about this product and saying how amazing it was. I was obsessed with Laura Mercier. That's like one of my holy girls. Then Huda came out with her translucent powders, which I was like so obsessed with. And now I'm super excited to try out the Milk Makeup Translucent Light. So let's see what this baby is all about because I heard some really good things and I'm super excited to see if it's true or not. So first let me just talk about this, right? So it comes with a cap, and then inside the cap has kind of like a little sponge to get under your under eyes. I love that it has this protector because you have to open it up to get to the translucent powder. So what happens with like my other powders is that there's no protector, so I lose product and it comes out a lot. However, this actually, you just close it, you don't lose any powder, you save all of your powder, you put your cap on, nothing comes out. What I like about this product is that it doesn't leave like a bright white effect. It's super translucent. It's not as bright as most powders are. I'm loving the way the powder feels, and I'm also loving the way that it looks on the skin because it just doesn't look too white. We're gonna jump into the eyebrows now. You guys already know my eyebrow routine. I'm gonna be using my Benefit Cosmetics Foolproof Brow Powder. I'm in the shade 5. On my next YouTube tutorial that I'm gonna be posting up next week, I'm actually gonna be reviewing the Benefit Cosmetics Pro Contour Eyebrow Sticks, or it's like a contour eyebrow stick. Really excited to review it because I've heard really amazing things about it. I just haven't used it yet, so I'll be reviewing that product next week for you guys. With the lighter shade first, I'm going to focus that in the beginning of my brow, and then the darker shade, I'll actually use it more towards the outer of my brow where my tailbone is. Go ahead and brush just to kind of like diffuse the look a little bit. So I'm going to be taking some concealer. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand, and we're just going to go ahead and clean up the brow a little bit. Now, as you guys know, I do not like to clean up the top because I don't like it to look super carved out. So I'm just going to focus on the outer first, clean it up, and then work my way to the center of the brow. Next, I'm going to be taking my Precisely My Brow pencil. We're just going to be filling in a little bit more and just do feather-like strokes. That's it. I'm going to set my brows using the 24-hour brow setter. So I already went and kind of just primed my eyelids already. I used some concealer and then I set it with some setting powder. So we're really good to go. The palette that I'm gonna be using today is from BH Cosmetics. It's called the Dessert Oasis. I just kind of want to show you how beautiful these colors are. This is a multi-palette. It has kind of like 2 bronzers. There's also a highlighter in here. 5 matte shades, and then the rest are shimmery shades. They're super beautiful. Alrighty, next shade we're gonna take is Sandstone. It's kind of like a light burgundy shade, and I'm also gonna work that in my crease as well, alongside with Dune. The next shade that we're going to take is called Prickly Pear. It's kind of like this like charcoal shimmery shade. I'm actually gonna take that and just put it right on the outer corner of my eyelid. Created kind of like this overall shimmery effect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer and I'm going to apply it right on the center right here. You don't need to like carve out your cut crease unless you want it to be super precise. If you're just adding like a shimmer in the center, it's just unnecessary to do that. You don't need to do that. We're gonna add kind of like a shade that's going to need some concealer so that the pigment can be a little bit more brighter. This is actually by Fenty Beauty. This is their Diamond Ball Out Highlighter. It is a gray highlighter, and you know, when I swatch it and I put it on my skin, I wouldn't want to put that on my cheekbones, but I definitely think it would look really good. You can actually use it like an eyeshadow, so we're going to be using this today as an eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a flat brush. I'm just going to put it right here on the center of my eyelid. It kind of has like a blue undertone to it, like a metallic blue undertone to it. I dig it. It looks really nice. So the next shade I'm going to take is kind of the darkest shade in the palette. It's called Nightscape, and we're just going to take a little bit of that powder and just focus it right on the outer corner. I'm going to take the NYX Cosmetics Black Noir, just the regular liquid eyeliner, and we're just going to create a very small wing, nothing too dramatic. I just definitely think that this eye needs a wing eyeliner. For mascara, I'm going to be using the new CoverGirl Lash Blast. It actually comes with the amplifying primer and then the mascara. So what you want to do is you want to apply the primer first and then you apply the mascara. What this primer is going to do is just lengthen the eyelash look, so it makes your eyelashes look a lot more fuller and longer, and it has these kind of like little fibers in them that just make your lashes look a lot more longer than what they actually are. When you apply the primer first, it's going to be like white, and then when you apply the mascara, it'll just go away. It's just the primer only. Now we're gonna apply the mascara. And as you can see it's not white. Like this one's white, but this one's not white. So the white will go away. So for lashes today, I'm gonna be using the House of Lashes Natalia Lite. I believe she's new to the family. I just got her in the mail like last week. I love how natural these lashes look. Let's take our black liner, line the waterline. I love this eyeliner. This is from Sigma. This is the long wear eyeliner pen. I love it because it's super dark and you can just, right here on the bottom, it has like the twister, so it's not one that you have to sharpen. I really love it. And now what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this like blue shade that's right here on the bottom and I'm gonna put that right on my lash line. I'm loving this blue. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this like kind of like this yellow shade right here and I'm just going to pop that right in the inner of my eyelid. I like to put my bottom lash mascara last, only because I like to spray and set my face, and I feel like if you put your bottom mascara first before setting spray, it kind of runs. So we're going to do that. That's going to be like our last final step. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Galactic Luminous Face Powder and we're just going to take a regular powder brush and just get rid of all of this translucent powder that's here. I like this face powder because it's great for like every shade and skin tone. And what I like about it too is that it has a luminous effect. So it leaves your skin very luminous and it actually looks really nice, not cakey. I love to kind of set my face with this powder. Alrighty you guys, so I'm gonna start bronzing up my skin. I'm gonna be using the new BH Cosmetics Brilliance bronzer. I just received this last week. I love how warm that looks. I'm using the shade Bronze Babe, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this to go and bronze up my skin. I'm taking an Aesthetica brush. This is the P12. I have been loving this brush. You don't have to do this step. I just like to do it because it's what works for me and I just feel like it makes me look way more contoured. But you guys don't have to do that. Alrighty, so for lips, I think I'm gonna keep it kind of like on the nude area only because that's just what I love. So I'm gonna be taking the NYX Cosmetics London Lip Pencil. Next, I'm going to be taking the Liquid Linen. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is their new liquid lipsticks. This is in the shade Martha. It's a very pale pinky nude. I'm just going to put that right on the center. Right here. With a brush, I'm just going to kind of blend it in. This is a technique that works for me. I like it because it kind of just gives like a nice ombre effect. I'm gonna use the highlighter in this palette. This is Mirage. Oh. Alright, BH Cosmetics, you guys did your thing with this palette. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, I'm very bronzy. Alright you guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. My face looks really glowy and luminous. So if you guys loved the way this look came out, please give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to your girl. And I will see you guys on my next tutorial.